Hi, I'm Ken Wright, and I'm the president of Hot Sun Industries Inc. of San Diego, California. I've been engaged in the field of solar swimming pool heating since 1986. Pool heating is the segment of the solar energy industry that survived the shakeout after the energy crisis of the 70s. In an emergency response measure, the government threw millions at solar energy incentives. Solar pool heating was born, and it thrived even after the tax credits because it was as viable then as it is now. To compete with the burning of cheap fossil fuels, you need high efficiency and low cost. An unglazed swimming pool heating solar panel made of plastic is quite efficient. You're heating low temperature water here. You just need a black thing in the sun, evenly distributing the pool water over the entire surface area. It won't be efficient in 30-degree below zero air temperatures, or when the water being heated is 160. But in pool heating, the water in the collector is close enough to the air temperature that you don't need insulation and glazing and high-tech coatings. Low cost per area and high efficiency means this is the most solar bang for your buck. This type of solar has a quick return on investment. The gas heater and the gas for a year can easily add up to more than the entire solar heater investment. Solar is easily justified by the numbers, but the reason this technology has been well accepted in the marketplace for 37 years is the fact that in many cases, this is the pool heater. You don't need to burn fossil fuels to heat your pool. The average gas-heated pool is responsible for the same CO2 emissions as the average 4 cars on the road. But environmental guilt has not been a big motivator historically either. There's enough power here that in many cases, in many places, you don't need the gas heater at all. That's what has kept this industry viable through decades of ridiculously low energy prices. Gas-heated pools need to be covered even in the summer. It's not relaxing and enjoyable to watch your money in the form of water vapor wafting off the surface of your pool. With solar, the heat is free, so you get the luxury of not having to bother with the cover through the summer, and you can crank the temperature up and run the pool earlier and longer in the season. Gas means you can be assured of a warm pool more consistently, but solar allows a warmer, longer season with no guilt and a lot of money left in your pocket. But don't take our word for it. Ask around. Solar pool heating is a lot more common than you think. Our website at h2otsun.com is an extensive resource. That's Hot Sun with the number 2 between the H and the O. We've been building it since 1995. It's full of descriptions, animations, and answers to your questions about this technology. One of the most significant bodies of work published on our website is the quantification. What will a solar heater really do for your given pool? That has always been a very difficult question, and we've answered it. Go to sizing. There is an online calculator that allows you to input the various parameters unique to your situation. It calculates the recommended square footage of the solar collector needed to achieve the kind of performance we've published on charts for many areas across the US. Let's look at the chart for San Diego, for example. The blue line at the bottom is the pool temperature with no heat and no cover. Purple is using just a cover. Note that the only heat being held in here is the direct heat from the sun. Your pool is a solar collector. We're generally recommending 75% of pool area in collector area if you're going to help with a cover early and late season. That's the red line at the top. Some people do not want that cover to be part of the equation at all, so we'll recommend more like 100%. That's the green line here. It's good for about a 20-degree bump in pool temperature. For a larger bump in pool temperature, size solar proportionately larger. Yes, solar can allow you to heat your pool at no cost with no cover. Our sizing calculation adjusts for shading on the pool, collector orientation, etc. Sizing is based on the top surface area of the pool. That is where almost all the heat loss and heat gain occurs. PowerStrip is our product. It is a flexible collector system. What this means is you can freeze water solid inside it and no damage will occur. Regular polypropylene collectors fail catastrophically if any water is left inside through a freeze condition. And in fact, warranties are void if they aren't installed in at least a 3 and 12 pitch. Ironic that the low-cost 4x20s available at some pool stores include mounting hardware for sideways mounting. All warranties on all regular polypropylene collectors specifically exclude freeze damage. Flexibility means more than just freeze tolerance. It means our collectors can be used on flat roofs, and it means they can be installed sideways with the flow traveling side to side as opposed to up the slope of the roof. We're not dealing with a lightweight 4x12 sheet that has to be strapped and bolted down. We're dealing with a 4-inch wide strip of flexible material. We can glue it down to tile roofs, and we can make best use of the available space. We can build our systems on the roof to fit the roof space and to make it all look like it belongs there. Your HOA or your local bylaws can't prevent you from installing a solar energy system on your roof, but they can prevent you from doing this when you could do this. Flexibility means durability. The 1-foot wide sections can be rolled up and shipped by UPS without fear of damage. Our headers are only 13.5 inches long for several reasons. One is we can fit them to rows of tiles. What we want is for the fin tubing to not cover the ends of the tiles. From ground level, you're looking up at the ends of the tiles, but the sun is looking down at the collector material. Others have tried making collectors red, but they are half as effective, so you need twice as many. You're still looking at tile this way. Furthermore, we get a lot of our UV resistance from the carbon that makes the collector black. The collector really has to be black. 1-foot wide sections allow us to make these systems as close to invisible as possible on tile roof spaces.